Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We are your hosts, Ricky and Steph.
What up? What up? What up?
Today, we're going to be doing a early edition of P Valley, episode 7, Last Call for Alcohol. Very interesting title, because for this episode, it really was the last call for alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to pour one out at the end of this for the Pynk. Or will we not?
For the most part, well, for now, obviously.
The way things are looking at the end of this episode, we don't know still yet, but if things stay on that course, we're going to have to pour one out for the Pynk.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, let's get down to business here. Because, let's be honest, Uncle Clifford got down to business for this episode.
Agreed, man.
In the last episode, he bailed out our most hated person.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm going to treat her like a Baltimore here. I'm not speaking her name. I know.
We don't speak of her name around here.
I do. Miss Patricia Woodbine. And she got her congregation gathered, which I might add was a nice outcome.
Mm-hmm.
That's amount of people was there. They trashed the place afterwards, so I'm like, y'all supposed to be church folk. Y'all trashed the place.
Yeah, that's funny. It was pretty funny though.
Yeah, but did you see some of the writing on the slide and on the brick wall?
No, I did see something on the sign.
Yeah, the signs was crazy.
Yeah.
But you also now know the sheriff recognizes Autumn flyer. But man, oh man, it got real in this episode. That's all I can say, right? Real.
Listen, man, this episode was a really good episode. It did a lot as far as storytelling for sure. First and foremost, you got the cop, the whole thing with the Pynk going down or possibly being closed or auctioned off, which I think somebody's going to buy it for sure. That's inside. I can give you my guess closer to the end, but I feel like they definitely, like, I'm 98% sure that they're going to save the Pynk for sure.
Well, the Pynk has to be for season 2.
I mean,
done.
Or it could be taken away and then they somehow get it back in season 2. But I think it's going to be saved in season 1 at the end.
You know how I think it's going to buy it?
Coach?
Nope. The bastard child. The child that nobody wanted. The child that was also beaten by his half brothers.
Yeah. But see, what would make you say that when Uncle Clifford literally said, I was going to ask you for a loan, and he said, I don't have the money? What makes you think that?
No, because he said he doesn't have the money for the Pynk. He has the money. He just, remember, he wants his deal to go through. Because if the Pynk survives, it doesn't go up for auction, their casino deal falls through. So basically, that company buying that land is going to be worth nothing. They're going to try to find a way out of that deal. And so basically, they're left holding the bag with no money, no nothing. I think he's going to buy the Pynk. And then we're going to have to see what happens in season 2, whether or not he keeps it and uses it towards the casino or let Uncle Clifford and the rest of the girls keep it.
So that's your prediction, I guess.
Yeah, that's my prediction, but we'll get on. We might want to do a mid-episode since we're going to have a while before episode 8.
No, I mean, I can definitely give you my prediction.
Yeah, we might as well finish doing what we came to do, episode 7. I got to hit it.
I mean, that was a lot going on. With the friend, the producer guy, manager, I think he's the manager, catching, let me say this like this. He caught them coming out the woods or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Whereas I don't, like, to me personally, if I see 2 people coming out the woods, I'm not going to think the worst. They could have just been taking a walk. They could have been smoking and just, having a talk. But
he already said.
Tell him, yeah.
About once. He told him once that it happened. So now the question is it that it happened with Uncle Clifford before, or did it happen with another guy?
No, I think it happened. I think he told him about the incident. Not the incident. The the night on Clifford. I think he told him about it.
See, I'm wondering on that one because remember, Uncle Clifford told him not to tell nobody. Did he? Who knows? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know he knows at this point now. It's going to be interesting to see what happens because, of course, he's not going to tell nobody because he doesn't want to jeopardize Little Murder's chance at a record deal. And he doesn't want to record mess up his chance at getting money out of it.
Facts. Mm-hmm.
So he'll keep that house shut. But I'm still trying to figure out how in the world did they get that cart all the way down there?
I mean, he did something. He stole it.
I know he stole it. That part was funny. But that was a nice setup, though, in the car. I was like, very creative, off the lights.
So, another thing we can just to do a quick jump. I think Diamond is going to kill Keyshawn's baby father. Yo. I think he's going to kill that man.
My blood started boiling when he was talking to Gidget like that.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Man acting like he's a big shot. You're nobody but a little white boy right there. You're a speck in the room.
Bro, and on top of that, how you gonna get top shelf liquor and then try to say you gonna put it on somebody else's tab? Like,
first of all, are you supporting these kids really? Because I never heard if he does anything, what he does. It looks like Keyshawn does all the work, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And then all he has anger management issue and just hits her every time.
Diamond in Mississippi was this close.
Yeah,
I told you. I told you.
She kind of wanted.
Oh, most definitely.
And Gidget had to come out there and ruin it. But yo, that scene was funny.
Yeah.
Gidget all upset just because she can't get none.
Mm-hmm. I never seen somebody that sexually frustrated to the point where they start kicking down doors and stuff, that was pretty funny.
I know, it was hilarious. But we also got to go to the scene where our headliner was in what was that, check cashing place or something like that, and she seen her mama and Uncle Clifford on TV getting ready to talk about that petition. She was like, how you gonna be up there with my backstabbing mama?
Yeah, and he was right. He was straight up with her. He told her, he was like, listen, I was trying to do what I could do to save the Pynk.
Yeah.
And at that point, she understood.
Yeah, but I'm waiting to see what happens with her. Now, we're going to get into one of the big shockers right now. All right, so we've already seen Autumn Night go into the champagne room with Andre. And mind you, this night, girls aren't supposed to take off any clothing because, the law down there in Chuckalissa. And have alcohol serving in a titty bar, as they want to call it. And so, they trying to get the Pynk closed by any means necessary at this point. So if they see any tops off and alcohol being served, they're gonna shut it down. And what does Autumn Night do in the champagne room? She starts having sex with the man in the champagne room, butt naked.
Almost.
No. She put it in.
No, I think
she put it in. She was on top.
She was, but I don't. So listen, this is why I said almost. Right? Yes, I agree that okay, maybe she had a little penetration, but she answered. She made him answer the phone.
But the phone didn't come in until after a few hops and all. Whatever.
Man, no, man, that don't.
It was already started. It was in.
That don't count.
And then because you see, he started making sounds as soon as she put the phone. Basically, had a frog in his throat or something at that point.
Here's a funny question I'm gonna ask you. Did he put his real name down or did he put a fake name down?
I was wondering that too. All right, so for those who didn't watch this part of the episode, everybody had to sign a petition in order to be allowed into Pynk that night. So that way they can try and keep the casino from opening, thus saving the Pynk possibly. And of course, Andre, they definitely wasn't letting him in unless he signed. I'm gonna say he put his real name down.
Okay. So here's the thing. With that being said, right? Since she did take off her top in the champagne room, right? Since he signed, if he snitches, isn't that kind of, and they see that his name is on the petition, isn't that kind of like a conflict of interest type of thing?
I mean, everything with him is a conflict of interest already. If anything with Gal, it could ruin this deal too. But they're not out to try and sabotage his life either.
Yeah, most definitely.
Even though Autumn almost did, answering the phone, picking up the phone while in the middle of the act, and that's his wife on the other line. But dad,
did he think of Autumn? That's all I want to know. Did he think of Autumn?
Yes, he was. So, question basically, when he left Pynk to go back to his hotel room because his wife was there, she started questioning him. And then he did what a lot of people would know him to do: shut her up with some sex. And she literally shut up too.
Yeah, which was hilarious.
But we're gonna go back to Autumn now. So after that, she gets up on stage onto the pole, and Mercedes heads on over to a gentleman in a suit.
Before we even talk about that real quick, let's just appreciate that outfit that she had on. With the wig, the purple, it was blue, right? The blue wig.
Who had on a blue wig at this point?
I could have swore she had on like a blue wig. I could have swore the wig was blue.
If it was blue, it was super dark blue. It looked black.
Yeah, it was. I think because remember when she was at the check cashing place, it was blue. I think it was the same blue wig. But let's just appreciate that beautiful outfit that she had with the pearl white beads. No pearls. Yeah, white pearls.
It was nothing but pearls.
It was amazing.
I mean, that was great costume work.
Well, duh.
But
anyway,
we're gonna get into good stuff. So Mercedes sits down next to the guy after he said, "I'm okay." Puts her arm around him. He kindly takes her arm and puts it back down on her own lap, and it hands her a stack of 20s. And it's like, I have my eye on one thing tonight, and points to Autumn Night. And then Mercedes stands up, waving the money, telling Autumn to come here. Going, mind you, the way the crowd is set up, she can't see who's the guy sitting down.
Yep.
Gets up there. Mercedes is like, he wants to take you into the champagne room. And then
she has a heart attack.
Sees something, and she's just stunned, standing there like the whole time. And Mercedes had to say it again. Girl, get your stacks. And so she hesitates for another second and then decides to take him back there. For those who don't realize it, that is her husband that's there. The man that she's been running from, the man she shot and was hoping was dead.
I'm not going to say she was running from him. This is why I'm going to say she wasn't running from him. Because her whole thought process...
She was running from the situation altogether.
Yeah, because she thought he was dead.
So she's trying to run. Even though I don't understand it. You're in an abusive relationship. You did self-defense, shot him, killed him. Hopefully. I don't know if she just pulled the gun out the shot. Who knows? I mean, the way they did the flashback early in the season looked like it was a struggle, and she fired the shot during the struggle. But, man, takes him in that room. That was a long 2 minutes for that scene when she started walking him back to the room. And then at the same time, Little Murder is preparing to go on stage for murder night. And it seems like he also might be having second thoughts going on stage because we seen his rehearsal wasn't so hot either.
Well, no. So his rehearsal wasn't hot, right? But when Mississippi took him into the VIP room and had the man standing naked on top of the table, he killed it. He killed the practice performance.
At that point, yeah, but he was now about to head on stage with a fur.
Yo, when he heard about 300 plus people, he almost shitted himself, which was hilarious.
And that mic, though, it looked like it was a gold mic or something.
Yeah, it did. It definitely did.
I'm like,
so, to double back really quickly, I don't know why it took Mercedes so long to realize that something was off about Autumn. It took her so long.
And then the coach came over there for a second, but she said, "No. I still gotta see on this one."
Yeah, but it took her so long. I'm like, hey, yo, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention?
Autumn Night is also so secretive. She hardly has let out so much.
True.
One person
That's
that
also
really
true.
knows anything about her child is Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
But none of them added two to two together when she first said about Mississippi and being an abusive relationship.
Gidget did.
I'm talking about after the fact, like Gidget says one line, but I'm talking about as season went on, nobody really put anything together with it. But we're gonna have to see what happens because at the end of the episode, Autumn Knight's husband and Autumn Knight are in the champagne room. He's like, "Where's my money?" And called her by her real name, not Autumn Knight, not Autumn, by her real name.
Haley.
Yeah, it's actually interesting because we know he knows about the money. Does she have the money? How much money does this man have? Because he has stacks there with him right then and there. And the fresh, clean suit. I need to know what this man does. Like, really.
Man, I just can't wait for the season finale, man. I really can't.
Hey, Starz, can this be a 2-hour season final?
I mean, that'd be good, but then it's like, is it? I mean, I feel like they can wrap up enough in maybe like an hour and a half, maybe.
I mean, I don't know what they have in store for for the final episode, but it's got to be a lot.
Do not kill me with a cliffhanger, bro. Don't give me a cliffhanger.
But we're going to discuss more of what we think is going to be for the final episode on another video. Because I think we could do a full video on that. But man, oh man, this was a great episode.
Definitely was.
You guys, what do you think happens for the season final, given everything that happened in episode 7? Were you guys shocked as much as Autumn Night was when she seen who was sitting down in that seat?
Stuck on stupid, man.
What do you think is going to happen with Mississippi and her baby father and Diamond? Mm-hmm. That love triangle right there. Also,
is it really a love triangle?
Controlling triangle, maybe? Because Mississippi and Diamond both have the love connection, but the baby father is the controlling angle of that triangle.
I get what you're saying.
And also, what do you guys think is going to happen with Lil Murder? Is he going to get stage fright, or is he going to go up there and perform? Or is something going to happen as far as somebody outing him before he goes on stage or while he's on stage?
Wow. That would be
we still got to remember the guy he beat up in the club. I got a feeling that's going to come back for the season final.
Okay. I mean, we're not going to divulge in that yet, remember?
I know. I'm just saying I got a feeling that's coming up. But let us know, guys, what you thought. Definitely in the comments below. Until next time.